Hello guys, how are we doing? It's good to see you all. I have not seen you for a bit, have I? Well, I just wanted to make this video because last night we reached 200,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So that is absolutely fantastic news. I'm over the moon, and so is my dad. It's a massive, massive achievement on YouTube, and I'm just made up. And I just wanted to make this video to thank you all very, very much indeed for all your support over the years, and just tell you a bit more about the journey up to here. 200,000 people have seen a bit of an interest in my videos. I'm quite taken back by it all, really. When I started YouTube in 2014, I wasn't really sure what I was going to do, to be fair. I did a mixture of content, and then it was only in 2017 which I took bricklaying seriously. Since then, it's been 4 years of really hard work. You know, it can be really difficult at times due to the nature of the job, and filming and recording and editing every night solid. I think I've done that pretty consistently over the last 4 or 5 years. So I think that's the reason why the channel's done so well, really. Yeah, I think that's what it's all about. Consistency and originality as well. I think I was very fortunate to maybe be the first to modernise bricklaying in a way into the modern age, and I think that's definitely helped. And I've certainly learned a lot over these past few years while I've been on YouTube, not only about myself, which is really important, but just about the industry and bricklaying in general and how little I know of it and of myself. But it's all a learning thing, isn't it? And I wouldn't change it for the world. And I'm really fortunate and privileged to be in this position today in front of you, celebrating 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. Well, it didn't feel that long ago since I was at 2,000 and 8,000 making these types of videos. I just wanted to note the progression on Facebook as well, which I've been doing a lot on. And I'm currently at 283,000 subscribers or followers on there. I mean, it's numbers, isn't it? It doesn't mean anything really, but it's just a symbol that you've put some work into something and it's progressed and you've gained something from it. And it's the voucher of other people joining you on that journey and enjoying your content, enjoying what you do, that validates what you're doing. And it's not just about the numbers. You know, it's evident that I've built up a long sustained following and audience over the years, which I'm very proud of. You know, it's a massive achievement. I'm not going to lie, I've lost a bit of motivation of late during these times we're under at the minute, with lots going on away from YouTube and in my personal life. But you know, I'm not gonna give up. I'm still gonna keep plugging away. I've been doing a lot more on Facebook because I kind of like Facebook. I've not fell out with YouTube. I just think the premise of YouTube is nowadays you can just create a YouTube channel, copy what someone else is doing and benefit from that. And I think with Facebook is a lot more for original creators. You can't just copy people's titles and thumbnails and what they're doing. You grow through merit on Facebook and the hard hours and work that you put into your social media pages. You know, I believe in hard work, and honest hard graft gets you where you want to be. I don't believe you can force your way into getting to places where you're not quite deserving of them. Well, I just thought I'd mention something like that. I'm not fell out with YouTube, but I'm growing more on Facebook, and you know, and it's fantastic. Facebook is brilliant, I think. I'll always post on YouTube as well because it's two platforms that are readily available for people to use, and I'm sure I will do that for a long, long time. It's been a massive learning curve in terms of understanding more about bricklaying and the construction industry, health and safety. I've made lots of mistakes. I've been criticised since day one, and it was very tricky and difficult dealing with that criticism at the beginning. In the beginning, it's very difficult. All the criticism, you're not sure how to handle it. It's something new, and you're just trying to make videos for people to enjoy, but you're forgetting that you put in some work to be judged by all eyes online from every direction, and you're going to get comments opposing what you're doing. You're going to get, I wouldn't necessarily say hatred or hateful comments. It's just people out there opposing everything you do, and it can be difficult at times. But as the more of experience you gain, understanding that it's just criticism. Most of the times people just want you to learn or understand their point of view, and you've got to accept that, and I fully do, you know. Sometimes it can be hard if a customer has chosen a certain choice of the way they want their job doing, you successfully carry out that way, and then you're criticised on the customer's choice of the way they want it. You know, I've done my job as a bricklayer, and then if they want to criticise somebody, really, it's really the customer that they want to criticise. But that's the nature of social media, I guess, and I've learned not to interact in those arguments online. People are going to have different opinions, and that's just the end of the story, really. People think differently, people are different, people have different ways of doing things. I have my ways of doing things. That doesn't mean I'm set in my ways. I am fully aware that things can change, beliefs, views, and I'm open to that. I'm open to new ways of doing things, new techniques. I have been stubborn in the past, but I'm always continually growing and learning myself. So it's an ongoing thing, and I think it never stops. Really, the learning process never stops. Be persistent, and if you're getting results, that makes it all much sweeter. You just keep going and going in the direction you feel most alive, I guess. And doing the artistic stuff on YouTube really fulfills me, you know. I love to get my creative juices flowing on YouTube and creating artistic brickwork. That's what I love. Things like this. Love it. Are we still recording? I've made some friends along the way, and I guess it's difficult because it's hard to evaluate if they're true friends online or if they just want to use you as a step ladder to grow their social media pages, which is unfortunately true in this day and age. But there are some true friends. I've met some great people in this trade, very few. You know, people always want something, don't they? But there's a few companies who I've been in touch with who just want to help out, which is fantastic. And they've been absolutely brilliant. Genuine companies, genuine people, just person to person, just want to help others out. And that's fantastic to me. You know, it means a lot. It really means a lot. And it's great for the trade and it's great for business. But there is hope out there. But at the same time, you've got to read people. People come and go when they realise they're not going to get what they want out of you. And that's just the nature of it, I guess. The nature of having successful pages. I don't do that to grow my pages. I think you should grow them organically and originally with original ideas. And if you use other people's ideas or concepts, then leave credible sources to where you got the information or ideas from. I believe that's the way forward, and that's something I'm learning at the current psychology degree I'm studying at the moment at the Open University, whereas I'm writing essays, and if I'm taking segments or ideas or concepts from people who have written in books or experiments, then I've got to credit them in the essay. Otherwise it's just plagiarism, as I'm just taking their ideas and concepts and passing them off as my own. So, as I mentioned, the psychology degree, that's one of the reasons I've been kind of quiet. I've written 4 essays so far. We've got 1, 2, 3 more to go, I think. And it's been really interesting. You know, it's something I'm engrossed in at the moment, and I'm thoroughly enjoying and learning a lot about. You know, it's something I want to understand more about the human beings, how they act in social circumstances. And it's more the scientific study of the human mind, I guess, to understand people and myself and why we do the things we do and why we don't do the things we don't do. So as it rains here now, I'm going to close out by saying a few more things. Hopefully at the end of all the psychology degree, I can help people, which I know struggle in the construction industry. I want to help for the good and help people get the best out of themselves and their lives as they deserve it. Future projects I'm going to be working on, don't worry, the bricklaying is not going to be going away. I will be undertaking a property development course in October, which I'm excited about. So that's something I want to get into. And things like that are going to get me projects and lots more content for you guys and the social media pages. As well, I've got product development going on in the background at the moment. That's been a long process, hoping to release some products very soon. I called it Best Bricker without really thinking a lot. I kind of was thinking fast on the domain front. I just thought it was snappy. It was a good name to call it. I never really thought about things, but it's come under a lot of fire me calling it Best Bricky, because people think it means I am the best bricky, which it doesn't at all. People want to believe that. That's up to them. That's fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I wouldn't have called it any other name looking back now, because it's pushed me. It's pushed myself to apply myself in the best manner in every aspect of bricklaying. It's pushed me at those times when it's become really, really difficult to be the best I can possibly be, you know, and that's what it's all about. And it's not just about bricklaying. I think you can apply it to every other aspect of your life that you undertake. Just be the best person you can be, you know, in all aspects of your life. And best, it's a subjective word. It doesn't even mean anything. It's the context in which you say it, I guess. And just calling it Best Bricky just to give me that drive to continue to push myself. And if I hadn't called it Best Bricky, I might not have pushed myself as hard as I did, and we wouldn't be here today at 200,000 subscribers. So again, I'd like to thank you all for the support over the years, and long may it continue, and I shall see you all very, very soon. Thanks, guys.